Last week, we didn't get the outcome most people speculated, myself included, and that was for the announcement of Game Informer's September cover story. Turns out that Assassin's Creed Mirage will be the centerpiece for their exclusive coverage this month, which, let me start off by saying, folks need to cut Game Informer some slack. It does not all fall on them as to what exclusive coverage they do and do not get, much like how it is for content creators receiving review copies and early access. This business is a two-way street. It could be that Game Informer sought to get some exclusives on Marvel Spider-Man 2, and it just didn't work out for any number of factors. And that all doesn't fall on to Insomniac Games for those decisions either, because yes, they are the developers, but remember they are a first-party studio under PlayStation, and then also work in collaboration with Marvel in order to bring us this franchise. So there's a number of folks that even they have to answer to when it comes to the marketing decisions. Nonetheless, this doesn't stop September from being an incredibly exciting month for us fans. For starters, the release of the game is just a little over a month away, which means plenty of opportunity to see that final marketing push from PlayStation and Insomniac. Before I go into the recently discussed topics that support this idea of a upcoming marketing push for Marvel Spider-Man 2, I just want to give the biggest shout out to the growing Phryg fam community. You guys have been showing so much positive energy and love to the channel. I just wanted to let you know how much I really appreciate it and share with you a few of the recent comments from viewers like you that stood out to me and truly meant a lot. I'm gonna call this commenter @userLT said, like I said before, I hope you grow and don't give up. @LordOrder said, 2023 takeover is in full effect. And I couldn't agree more. 2023 has definitely had its ups and downs for me as a content creator and a YouTuber, but the past few months have made it all worthwhile. Now, September is kicked off with everyone having gotten or currently waiting to get their hands on the exclusive DualSense Marvel Spider-Man 2 controller, the PS5 console cover plates, or the entire console bundle itself. Those of you who have been tuning in on multiple occasions know that we ran a giveaway during the month of August for the Marvel Spider-Man 2 limited edition controller, as well as a digital copy of the game. Well, today I'm happy to announce our very first Phryg fam giveaway winner, Norman Tran90. Congrats, Norman. I'll be in touch to get your info so I can mail you the controller and send over the digital code for the game to you. Now, with the community updates out the way, I want to jump right into a recent Gamerant article titled, "September could be a big month for Spider-Man fans. Spider-Man is one of the most popular superheroes, and September looks like it could be a packed month for fans of the web-slinger via other media." In this article, there is a specific section titled Marvel Spider-Man 2 Marketing Push. October is looking to be a stacked month for video game releases, most notable among them being the highly anticipated follow-up to Marvel Spider-Man. Although Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales proved to be a solid side story to hold fans over, the true sequel is just around the corner. Trailers for Marvel Spider-Man 2 have looked extremely promising, and it seems like PlayStation has another home run on its hands. For this reason, before the release rolls around, it'd be wise for PlayStation to begin its final marketing push roughly a month before the game is available. It wouldn't be out of left field to see a PlayStation State of Play solely dedicated to Marvel Spider-Man 2 at some point this month. A deep dive into its many gameplay enhancements, extra features, and teasing more of the story would be a great way to add an extra layer of hype to the game. This could happen around the anniversary of Marvel Spider-Man as a celebration of the franchise's inception. That will actually be this coming weekend that marks the anniversary of the start of the franchise. In case you forgot, the first game released on September 7th of 2018 on the PS4. This would also follow a similar pattern to previous major PlayStation releases, with games like The Last of Us Part 2 and Ghost of Tsushima also receiving state of play presentations roughly a month before launch to give fans one final preview before the game becomes available. It's been an established marketing pattern for PlayStation up to this point, so it wouldn't be strange to expect the same for Marvel Spider-Man 2. Now, if that doesn't get a Spider-Man fan hype, I don't know what will. So if you're looking forward to a promising final marketing push for this next installment in the Marvel Spider-Man franchise, be sure to hit the like button on this video. While I haven't let myself get too caught up in the previous rumors and speculation about a second full-on PlayStation showcase like we got back in May, an upcoming state of play isn't too far-fetched of an idea to consider. Along with the examples mentioned in the article, if you recall this year, we had multiple state of plays that included a headliner for showing extended looks and gameplay at the very end of the presentation. The two main ones that come to mind when I say that being Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League and Final Fantasy 16. Now, of course, the Suicide Squad gameplay did not yield the results that I think were anticipated, but that's a video for another day. The fact that PlayStation has exhibited this exact pattern for some of its biggest titles in the past gives reason to believe that they would do it again for what could be their biggest release this year in 2023. I've also come to notice that after 2020, Marketing strategy in the gaming industry has had a massive shift. Developers and publishers more often than not host their own digital showcases and release new information more directly to their consumers and at their own discretion. PlayStation has definitely been a main culprit of this tactic. The events that they've chosen to give us new announcements have been ones that they either host or are heavily a part of. For example, PlayStation being present at Summer Game Fest or being a sponsor of San Diego Comic-Con. So don't be surprised if the next big announcement we get in terms of Marvel Spider-Man 2 is from their own dedicated event for it. I'll be bringing you more videos on any updates we get, so be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any updates. Now, finishing off, I do have to share that there has been a recent unsettling announcement in regards to the ongoing SAG-AFTRA strike against the AMPTP. SAG-AFTRA announced this past Friday that it will seek authorization for a second strike against the major video game companies. More specifically, SAG-AFTRA's national board has voted unanimously to send a strike authorization vote to its members in preparation of the union's forthcoming bargaining dates with signatory video game companies. The union said that talks on a new video game contract have reached a stalemate and that the strike authorization vote is needed as leverage to win wage increases and protection from artificial intelligence. SAG-AFTRA declared a strike on July 13th against the major TV and film companies, shutting down productions around the globe. Talks with the Alliance of Motion Picture and Television Producers have not resumed. The union has a separate contract with the major video game makers, including Activision and Electronic Arts. The contract was originally due to expire last November 7th, but was extended for a year to allow for further discussions. These talks are due to resume on September 26th. Now, this hasn't officially started a strike against the video game industry yet. They have just decided to send a vote to the SAG members, but it looks like ballots will be expected to be in by September 25th from all members, and the decision on whether or not they will be moving forward with the second strike is to be determined based on the discussions that are set to occur about the interactive media agreement on September 26th. Now, I don't believe this means a delay for Marvel Spider-Man 2, but it will drastically impact whether or not the actors involved with the project will be able to promote the game in the last month leading up to release. That is everything I have for you on this one. If you are looking to talk about the state of gaming in 2023 as a whole, click the card on the screen to check out my video, Gaming is Dead in 2023. Given the fact that we've got a decent amount of big releases coming in September and October, I'd definitely be interested to hear more people's thoughts on this apparent take. As always, thank you for watching this far, and I will catch you in the next video. Peace out.